manager is a professional who helps seniors and their families make decisions about their care. At Keystone, the care managers are licensed social workers who have several years of experience working in the community with a variety of programs. They're knowledgeable about the many different options that are available in Minnesota, particularly in the Twin Cities. And our role is just to help families and seniors learn about what those options are and come up with the best plan for what's going to work for them. The overall goal would be to help people be as independent as they possibly can in whatever setting, ideally whatever setting that they choose. So if they want to stay at home, then the goal is to determine what kind of services and supports do they need at home to be successful there. If home is not a setting that's going to work, then it's taking a look at assisted living, nursing home, independent senior housing, and what's available in their community, in their neighborhood. When we're working with families, the overall goal is to help relieve some of their stress. When a crisis comes up and they're dealing with a loved one, it's a very stressful situation, particularly if you're not aware of what the options are. So our job is really to just help relieve that stress and come up with the best plan of care that we can. In general, our care managers really are involved as a guide or a coach to help guide people through the process and be there as a partner and a member of the team that's trying to really determine what needs to happen, and then follow up once we've determined what the plan of care is, and help guide families through the process and just make sure all their questions are answered and that they are comfortable with what the decisions are. A senior care manager, we've worked with anybody. Sometimes we work with the seniors themselves and their spouses. If there is an elderly couple living at home, one might be primary caregiver, the other is having failing health. We've worked with adult children who have parents who are out of town and wanting to move mom and dad into town. We've worked with out-of-town children who have in-town parents who are in town for the holidays and suddenly see a drastic change in their family. One of the most common referrals we get is when a crisis happens. People call us when whether it's spouse, loved one, neighbor, friend is in the hospital. When this happens, everything happens very quickly. You have to make decisions by the next day. You have to decide if they're no longer able to be at home, then you have 2 days to find a nursing home. You have 2 days to find an assisted living. It's very stressful for families.
As a senior care manager, I meet with the family as well as the client and any other important people in the client's life to help determine what areas, what resources we might be able to find that would help them remain independent in the community, in their home, and help fulfill their life. I think another important role that I have is it takes the responsibility and the pressure off of the family sometimes so that the families can be family members and not a caregiver, or not spending all of their energy and resources in trying to discover what services are available, what programs are available in Minnesota.